So now you're probably wondering, what can I do this weekend? Well, you can decide to stay at home and see the movie Breath of Life. So let me tell you about the movie Breath of Life. Well, Breath of Life is a love story of how boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, and then girl also falls in love back with boy, and they live happily ever after. Okay, that's a joke. That's not the truth. That is not what Breath of Life is. But then again, Breath of Life is about love and other things. You do ask me, I would say Breath of Life is about your religion, it's about your faith, standing on your belief, and of course, finding purpose. First time I heard about the movie Breath of Life, it was when I watched the interview that Edewor had on Arise TV talking about the movie, And now, after seeing the movie, everything that she said and how passionately she spoke about the movie totally now makes sense to me. Let's go straight into talking about the cast members in this movie. First things first, yeah. I actually enjoy or I like when I see Nollywood legends in movie. Who am I talking about? Well, Sam Dede is one of the legends that I saw in the movie, and I absolutely like it. For me, it gives me that sense of there's no divide between old Nollywood and new Nollywood, like people like to say every now and then. And also for me, I think it's because of the sense of watching Sam Dede while I was growing up and how I enjoyed seeing him in movies. So seeing him in this movie was like one of the things that made me, roll my eyes in a very, very happy way. I have to say that everybody in this movie brought it. They absolutely brought it. I'm talking about from Chimezie to Genovevah, Umeh, to Mighty Number. Yes, I say Mighty Number because I like how that woman can pretty much, translate every character that she is in, and she pretty much embodies it and kills it totally. So it was very, very nice to see Tina Umba in the movie. And can I just add that another person people don't talk about a lot is Ademola Adedoyin. I think he's a fantastic actor. So the first time I saw him in any movie was October 1st, and he absolutely killed it. Yeah. Now Wale Ojo, oh my God, that man he's so dope, right? So Wale Ojo took up the character of Reverend Timi, who life had happened to. So in a way, he was a grumpy old man, and the way he portrayed the grumpy old man character, I was rolling and laughing at some point. Now, before I go into a number of things that I liked about the movie, can I just say that Genovevah is one of one. Her performance and how she showed the love that Anna and Elijah had, the way she acted it out. Oh my God, I'm sure people who saw it, a number of guys who probably will be saying, I want somebody to love me like the way Anna loved Elijah, because the way she did it, she made love seem so, so easy. Now, going straight into the things that I liked about the movie. First of all, Elijah. Somebody would see the Elijah character and think, oh, this is a quiet character and all of that. But then again, Elijah had attitude, and when it mattered, he would step forward to things that he believed in. So talking about Elijah, the audacity of Elijah, and I mean, let me just really talk about the scene. Spoiler alert. There was a scene where Elijah served Reverend Timi, served the grumpy Reverend Timi a Bible quote as breakfast. The audacity to actually do that. I was laughing and I was rolling. I'm like, the same Elijah, the quiet Elijah. How did he get to do this? The audacity of him to even think about it. I love the love relationship and the story of the love relationship of Anna and Elijah. There was no need to go beating about the bush or playing hard to get. It was such an easy love. It was such a breath of fresh air. Another thing I also liked is seeing that the movie was shot in Ibadan and the different places that they showed in the movie. It just gave me that feeling of maybe I should actually visit Ibadan, and just explore the place. That is just one of the things I also liked about the movie. But then again, as much as I had a number of things that I liked about the movie, there were quite a number of things that I did not like about the movie. There were things in the movie that absolutely made me cry. There were things that happened. And now, one of the first things that made me cry, of course, the unfortunate situation that happened to Reverend Timi when he was still younger, before he became the grumpy Reverend Timi. That was actually very, very sad. But the very first sad thing that had me pause the movie for a second was when Reverend Timi, the older Reverend Timi, went into the church to have a conversation with God. When he had come to the understanding of this is my purpose in life. That was so deep. That moment was so profound, in my opinion. And it just had me thinking about so many other things, about finding your purpose, and when you can have that conversation with God and you're sure that this is what God wants you to do with your life. So now that one made me cry. Another thing that also made me cry was when Elijah woke up. You know, when he woke up and he asked for Reverend Timi, then he said, "Where is my father?" That that that's that place, it did something. There was just something about that scene that was just so emotional for me. It was almost as if he was asking, but of course he knew the answer to what he was asking, and then again, it also made me wish that, oh, I wish Reverend Timi and Elijah at least got a moment to, act out the father and son relationship that, oh, they had come to, to see or realize that this is what we are to each other. But then again, life does happen, so that was very, very emotional. Yeah, I mean, aside the floodgates that I had with tears and all, can I just say that the story was beautifully written? The actors, of course, translated their roles and the character so very, very well. I loved everything about the movie. I loved it so much. I had to watch it again. And talking about it now, I think I'm going to also go and watch it again. Maybe I could see one or two other things that I missed in the movie. My favorite thing about the movie is something that I hope and pray for everybody, that as we journey through life, may we come to the understanding of this is why we're created, this is what we're meant to do, and this is our purpose. And I think that's really pretty much what the entire movie is, finding purpose. And yeah, that's it.